I have completed my dry January like a very good boy, and now it is time for a drink. Cheers. In much more interesting news, Naoya Inoue is going to be facing Riel Casimero April 25th in Las Vegas in the Mandalay Bay. It's going to be for Inoue's IBF and WBA bantamweight titles against Riel Casimero's WBO that he absolutely smashed away from Zolone Tete. Unification, first real proper introduction of the monster to the US of A. This is a big fight. This is a very dangerous fight to have, as the very next one after you fractured an orbital bone in what was easily the hardest fight of your career, which was, of course, Inoue's against Donaire in the final of the World Boxing Super Series tournament at bantamweight. He has said that he's already started sparring and that the eye socket is fine. That's great to hear. That's great to hear, that confidence that I'm just getting stuck in. And it is a confident move as well to just go straight for another unification after the hardest fight of your career. I mean, that needs a little bit of an applause in itself. But you do not know how an eye is going to hold up, or a serious injury, until you get hit properly. And hitting is one thing that Casimero can really do. He has one of those awkward, kind of almost like ab-lib styles. He keeps a lot of distance between himself and the opponent. He's got this wandering footwork where he'll stay well out of range, as he did against Tete, and then come in and have these sneaky ambush attacks. He cracked Tete very hard near the ear. You know, you could say it was an ear equilibrium shot, but he hits hard, and people may forget in this encounter, even though he is going to be the big underdog, he is still a 3-weight world champion, and he definitely presents the monster with a real possible danger. Can punch with both hands, awkward, hard to read. That's a problem for any fighter. If you're hard to read and you don't have strict patterns, you can just cause a problem. And if there's any slight weakness in that orbital bone, you never know. Nonetheless, Inoue is going to be the favourite for a reason. Just on basic skill set. Forget the power, they both can punch. But skill set wise, Inoue, very poised, great at reading distance, has a beautiful check hook, one of the best check hooks I've seen since Mayweather. He used it a lot against Donaire. Goes to the body beautifully, as we know, mixes it up to the head and body. He's so economical and precise with what he throws. I mean, the fact he can just punch hard really is a bonus. I expect with any big fight like this that he is going to be cautious to start with. He's going to find his range, but he's going to show some aggression as well. And I think the slightly lackadaisical kind of loose defense of Casimero will be punished early, and he's going to be able to start to find his range as things proceed. Again, it's that first real big shot by Casimero we have to look for. If there's any problem with Inoue's eye socket with that orbital bone, I mean, look what happened to Kell Brook. He was never the same after he got it broke against Golovkin. So unlucky he got it broke against Errol Spence as well, the other one, but it just shows you it is a very serious injury to have as a boxer. I expect Inoue to get this fight under control early, again, by being aggressive. He's not going to let Casimero wander about and do what he likes. He's going to find out first by pressing him how he reacts. And you never know with Inoue, he can either knock you out to the head or the body. I think Casimero has been stopped before, so Inoue will know that going in. He's going to play it careful to begin with, but he's going to unload the big bombs, and I think he might be able to get him out of there mid to later rounds. Casimero is a real wild card here. Dangerous guy. He could upset the apple cart, but he's not expected to. And Inoue recently, as well as saying that his eye is not doing too badly, that he's already started sparring, he said as well that he wants to go down as one of the great fighters. So this is a guy who has a really high ambition. He wants to make a mark. You've easily got to have him top 3 pound for pound at the moment. If he manages to beat Casimero and in decisive fashion, then you can definitely have him number 1 if you like, in my book. Great fight though, I'm really looking forward to it, but I am looking for the monster to put on another bit of a monstrous performance.